Hey guys, what's up? Val over here. I'll give you just a couple minutes in case if you get the little notification that we have a live chat going on. But I have something to share with you guys today that is like, it might just blow your mind. It might be just that piece of the puzzle that you're like, oh my gosh, this is what I'm missing, okay? So, give me a minute. Oh, I see some numbers popping up. Hey guys, if you're joining live, if you want to give me a heart or a thumbs up or something, so I know I have some viewers. Oh good, okay, our numbers are going up. What's up guys? Hey Crystal, hey Abby. What's up? Okay, so I'm a little out of breath with the baby belly going on over here, but I am just completely inspired, and I want to share something that I have known for a while, that I have learned over the years through seminars and listening to podcasts and reading books and all of that, but I haven't shared this in a while. And today I was on a call with corporate, and it struck me like a ton of bricks, okay? And we were talking about how, you know, most of the time we just attribute success to pleasure, right? It's exciting. We want to feel good. It's that feel good moment whenever we do something really good. So for instance, you know, with helping people in our challenge groups, or what do we all say whenever we join as a coach? What is our why? Our why, I think every single person that comes into this business as a coach, is because we want to help people. That is what I have heard from 99% of my coaches over the last 4 years. That is what I said. That's just that typical immediate response. I want to help people, right? That's that pleasure, because we know how good we feel when we're doing our workouts, when we're on track, when we're eating clean, when we're helping other people kind of see that light, that it's not hard, we just have to stick to it, all right? But that is what is actually deterring us from hitting our goals of the success that we truly want, okay? Because it's not an easy task to hit Success Club 10 by the 10th. It's not an easy task to go above and beyond to get bigger Success Club numbers. It's not an easy task to recruit 5 coaches a month. It's not easy, and it's not, sometimes it's not fun. There's not a pleasure behind it because it takes that work. Okay, and so what we were talking about today is what happens when we attribute a success to equaling a pain point, okay? A pain point being, if this doesn't change in my life, then I am going to be miserable. If this doesn't change in my life by this date, then I'm going to not be able to say that I have accomplished X, Y, or Z, okay? So for an instance that I will share, when I finally got over that hump of being okay with saying, I just want to help people, that's part of our job description, all right? Once I took that next level and that next step in my business, and I said, I have to get over the fact that, number one, I want to make money with this. Yes, I have a heart and a desire to help others, but I can't change them. I can't motivate them to do it to do it. I can only lead by example. But I needed an income with this business. I knew that in order to receive an income, I had to hit Success Club. I had to be on top of my game. I had to recruit people to build a team. I started to understand that. And that with that came discomfort. That came me having to get comfortable with being very, very uncomfortable with talking to more people, with learning how to talk about the business in a non-salesy way, learning how to talk about challenge groups in a way that people wanted to join me, and not in just a way of, oh, I'll just help you, sure, join my free group. No, if that is what the success equals pleasure point, business doesn't grow. Like, we don't move forward, we're not hitting our goals. But if we're talking about it in a way of, if I don't do this for myself first, if I'm not putting forth my best foot forward, then I'm never going to hit that, and that's going to pain me in such a way that my family will not be able to, eat this month. My kids won't be able to take ballet lessons. We're going to continue to live in the rat race of debt because I won't make any money with my business. For me, money is a motivator to me because 4 years ago, my husband and I were $140,000 in non-mortgage debt. You guys, that's a pain. That hurt me so bad, and I needed to change that. All right, but if I wouldn't have led with that in my mind, knowing, written all over my goal boards, on the sticky notes behind me, get out of debt by this date. I set myself a 2-year goal, okay? Then my business, myself, my own success would never have grown because I would have stayed in that. Yeah, okay, this is hard, so I'm only gonna do the bare minimum, right? So I was thinking about that today, and as we talked about that on our mastermind call, I just wanted to share with you that it should not be success and Success Club, and the reasons why you are here should not be rainbows and butterflies. You shouldn't be here because you love to help people. You should be here because you love to help people. Don't misinterpret what I'm saying, but your business type goals, hitting Success Club, moving forward, earning some money for whatever it is that you want to earn it for, or you want to give more. Do you want to pay off your mortgage early? Do you want to save for your kids' college fund? Do you want to leave a legacy? Ultimately, that's what this business can bring. Do you want to just save for a family vacation because you are enjoying that helping people aspect, but that's not the why behind what's going to make you work really hard and go talk to people and hit Success Club 5 by today, Success Club 10 by the 10th, to see your business grow, to talk to people about, hey, my goal is to recruit 3 coaches this month. Why are you going to recruit those 3 coaches this month? It has to have a pain point behind it in order for the growth to happen, in order for you to change and get out of that comfort zone. Does that make sense? Does that resonate with anyone? Because it was that aha moment today where I'm like, I haven't heard it in this way in such a long time. But I see some fear in this group. I see some, yes, I want this, but there's a but behind it. I'm scared. I don't know if I have enough following. I don't have the time management down. You know what? When there's that solid why and there's that pain point that is attributed and correlates with it, then I promise you, it's like a new light emerges, and it's not hard anymore. It just becomes this next level where you're like, this is what I'm going to do, because ultimately this truly is the easiest thing to do, that you can build whatever you want in 45-ish minutes a day to a couple of hours, depending on the size of your dreams, the size of your goals. I'm a dreamer, y'all. I am like, babe, what are we going to do in 5 years whenever, the kids are growing up, and where are we going to be at? And I'm just like, all this rainbows and butterflies on the pillow at night, because I just see everything that we're creating. And not everyone's like that, but I do believe that everyone can create that in their own mind as you get over the fear factor. There's no fear. You know what? I've read so many books. Gary Vaynerchuk is like my man. I love him. He is point blank. He drops some F-bombs, but he tells you how it is. And he wrote this book about, he goes to like nursing homes, and he goes to hospitals, and he goes to visit with basically old people, or people who are dying and they're on their deathbed. And he said, do you know what 95% of those people say on their deathbeds as he's talking to them, asking them about their life? They say, I wish I would have done this. I wish I wouldn't have been afraid. I wish I would have went after my dreams. I wish I wouldn't have cared what other people thought about me. I don't want to be that person, and I hope you guys don't either. We are a team of dreamers, of doers, of hustlers, of just ultimately helpers. We are servant leaders is who we are here, and that's what Jen and I are trying to just really bring to the table for you guys, help you understand that there's always enough time in a day. We all have 24 hours. We're all busy. We all have our own stuff going on, but when we set aside the time to make for our workouts, when we set aside the time to make in pockets for our business, depending on what works for you, things will change. And this life is freaking incredible, and you only get one. So don't be afraid to just get out there and do it. And we're literally giving you all of the tools of success, everything. Everything. There's no secrets. There's no secret sauce. Everything that we're giving you is what creates a successful business. So really, I want you guys to think about that. What is your pain point? And it might be hard for you to admit. It was hard for me to admit. My husband and I did a really good job of hiding the fact that we were dead broke. So when we went to Facebook and I put out there that we were dead broke, and I was afraid that every time I heard the doorbell ring that it was a creditor standing on my doorstep, I am not exaggerating. I am not exaggerating with you guys. It was that bad for us 4 years ago. That immediately was my pain point. And then it really dug the knife deeper when I thought further into it of not being able to allow my kids to take violin lessons or piano lessons or soccer or be on the team or the squad that they want to be on, that maybe that's their biggest passion and what God has put them here on this earth to do. For me to one day have to tell them, we have no money for you to pursue that, I was not going to do that. That was my pain point. No way, man. So I made some changes. All right, so what are your pain points? What are you going to use as your driving force to say, man, this business is a freaking blessing. This is not freaking hard to sit at my computer or go out and talk to people, to have a fit club at a park where you get together, you just build trust, where you try some Shakeology, where you have your challengers over, for a workout if you're close and, in the same town or something, where you get on a Zoom call or live calls like this with your team. Like, it's friendships that are being made when you talk to people about why your challenge groups are the best thing ever, because we have everything that they need, and why challenge packs are freaking cheap. Whenever you look at everything that you're getting, it's the entire package that you need for success, and then ultimately turning that fitness to a business. Super freaking cool. All right, so I hope that this video pumped you up a little bit. We're excited to hear from you. Post below comments, questions, anything that you got for me. I'll be glad to answer. Jenny, constantly living paycheck to paycheck, not being able to travel and live how I want to live. That's my pain point. What are you going to do about it? Abby, pain point, making sure that my husband can get out of the military and find his dream job no matter how long it takes. Pain point, right here, girlfriend, I retired my husband after 3 years. All right, I don't know if you knew that about me, but yes, that was my pain point as well. My husband was always deployed. He was always away from the military. And I'm like, no more. No more. I wanted to give him that option. And I promise you, everything that we are teaching, Success Club 10. Success Club 10 and higher, 5 coaches recruiting a month, minimum. That's your minimum. You got to do it to make those changes stick. Sarah, not being able to afford daycare, $400 a week. I'm going to do that. This for that. Girl, you listen and you do what we're teaching you in this group, and you will make $400 a week easy. Like, by the end of this group, Jen and I want you guys to have that taste of $1,000 to $1,500 in this month or more, okay? Or more, y'all. I'm telling you, we've got the secrets. You just got to get out of the comfort zone and do it for yourself, okay? And that does mean working this, okay? I'm proud of you guys. It's not easy to admit those pain points either, but make sure and write them down right now. Write them all down so you see them on your computer screen, so you see them on your notebook, so you see them on the mirror in the bathroom sink, so you see them on the refrigerator, so you see them when you walk outside your garage door, when you go get in your car. I had sticky notes all over my house reminding me at every second why I needed to be working, why I needed to shut that TV off whenever my favorite show was on. I quit TV. I knew I could not get ahead by watching shows. I had to be there for my business so I could make it work. And anyone can do it. Jen, I'll speak for her, just for the fact that she's a teacher. She works full time, 6 a.m. until 5 p.m. Still made it work because she used that pain point of what she wanted to happen. Just turn the TV off at night. I promise you. Take some Energize at 7 p.m. Stay up after you put the kids to bed for an extra hour. It only takes an extra hour, but you need to be plugged in. You need to be working and knowing what you're working for, which are your pain points. You guys rock. All right, I will be looking for more of your stuff because I know that this was kind of an impromptu time at 3 p.m. my time here, but I am appreciative of all of you who logged on and